what Josh Hawley is doing, let's be very clear. What Josh Hawley is doing when he tries to do this is he's trying to get her killed. He is trying to get violence done against a Supreme Court nominee. And we know this because when these people go off making their ridiculous claims about child pornography, we know that some of their people show up violently to do stuff, as happened to the New Hampshire pizza parlor.
Whoa.
Alison, your take?
Look, I mean, Josh Hawley was asking questions. This is what, when you are going through this process, you have to be asked these tough questions. That she was asked about her past, as far as how she's ruled. The media is handling this very differently. So I pulled what Nicole Wallace from MSNBC said when they were picking Amy Coney Barrett. She called her a right-wing lunatic.
Right.
Now, for this current judge, Nicole Wallace said, overwhelmingly qualified pick. So we already see where the media is going with this, and we saw how Amy Coney Barrett was treated. We saw how Justice.
And yesterday it was they were saying this is such a historic day.
This is a Supreme Court justice.
And there are some very legitimate questions to be asked. One is, I would want to know, will she recuse herself in the upcoming Harvard affirmative action case? She sits on the Harvard Board of Overseers.
She'll be asked about that, I'm sure.
Absolutely, because that's going to be a tighter vote. We can't count on Roberts.
Okay, let me give you, so here's my bipartisan take on this from Newsmax. So yesterday there were questions, Josh Hawley brought this up, so she volunteered to represent Gitmo detainees, prisoners at Guantanamo Bay. She volunteered for that. Look, I applaud her for doing that. People forget that John Adams, after the Boston Massacre, okay, well before our country was formed in 1776, John Adams represented the British soldiers and actually got them off before the Boston Massacre. He was our second president, helped write the Constitution, and he's one of our founding fathers, one of the most respected people, along with George Washington and Thomas Jefferson. He did that to show the rest of the world what democracy can do. So fine, she volunteered to represent Gitmo detainees. She'll be questioned about that, I'm sure. What I don't like is that, remember Ruth Bader Ginsburg? She was spoofed on SNL and they called her RBG. They're already calling her KBJ. KBJ.
Right.
What I don't like is that she is an affirmative action selection.
Yeah.